So, anyone not ready? Okay. The app's plan about open market and what happens after the app just contributes to this productivity for the state. When they say, oh, you know, we're trying to start this, they're rotating 14 card, they're focusing on the consumer and talking about what's best for the consumer and creating these markets. That's being productive for the state. That's saying like what's best for like using the state as a tool and how this is productive. Their Getman and Kennedy card is another link because it's talking about how we need to have these new rounds of discussion about legalization and marijuana in general. That's being productive. The Rogers Health card is a link because it's actually expecting police to follow the law, ignoring gratuitous violence. I think it's inherently problematic for them to say that they saw for gratuitous violence in the process when he literally said that he doesn't know what gratuitous violence is. And the fact that they don't know what gratuitous violence is just adds to our argument because that just means that they're like running this plan without all the facts, basically. And the fact of the matter that the 1AC is trying to get at is that because of gratuitous violence that they didn't know about until just now, all the stuff that they're doing is just propping up the state by using legalization, especially with their framework, when they're saying that, or their framework, which literally says that we should, first of all, compete, which is being productive for a debate, which we stopped, and also testing the resolution, and also engaging and role-playing with the state is the only way to activate agency. The fact that they want to engage and role-play with the state props up the state and adds to all the distance. And the Gillespie card, it's their reliance on legalization. And that's their Hanco card that talks about this reliance on the state and legalization. That's another link to that is their belief in debate and their productivity towards the debate. And that's what they're like, and they're caught about like Rothberg and Valentine 97, like faith and performance is a wash. Group all of their cards together about performance when they literally say that every speech is a performance. Their whole entire performance card against us is a wash. They also under the Hanco card, they say that bring the dealer in as legitimate as my partner, saying like this legitimization of the business. And even though they say that they're not legitimizing it, they're just simply not using the word legitimize. They're saying that they're trying to get rid of the prostitution through the state. By using the state to destroy this persecution, they're just giving the state more power to regulate, and it's also ignoring the gratuitous violence that even if this particular business of marijuana isn't a reason, the state will always find a reason. The nun card is also a link because they're to Farley. The nun card is also linked to Farley because they talk about equal opportunity in state and like state-sponsored marijuana, and their cards also contradict each other because in one breath they're talking about that the state is bad, and in another breath they're using the state while not doing anything about how it's so bad or even acknowledging the fact that it's that bad.
And being lawful and legal.
And being lawful and legalized.
It's the perfection of slavery.
It's the perfection of slavery. Trying to change the law and despite the fact that the law circumvents everything, just gives the law more power and gives it more legitimacy. Like saying, oh yeah, we should all follow the law and we should just change the law so now these people who are doing the black market are following the law. That just adds more people following the law and it's productive for the state. But they will never reach that. They say, and their Getman and Kennedy card, they say that we should enhance rather than restrict competition. And that's another link because they want to have these competing methodologies that are good for debate. And what we're saying is that we need to be unproductive for debate and for the state, which we need to be unproductive for the state, which means that it won't get worse. So the argument on the neg is that productivity for the state fails. It makes everything worse. That's why we talked about slavery becoming Jim Crow and Jim Crow becoming the prison industrial complex. There are more black bodies under the guise of the prison industrial complex than there were in slavery. That's that progression. That's that perfection of slavery, just getting it right the next time over and over again. So that when they legalize marijuana, in order to get rid of the persecution, that just gives the state a way to find a better way perfect this slavery that's going on in the status quo.
Don't cloud our judgment.
So don't cloud our judgment.
Don't cloud our memory.
Don't cloud our memory. Because it's true. They say the link is on our flow. I guess if you float it differently, they say the link is a different thinking of the market. They want to think of the state in a different way and think away all the bad things. And all the links mean that they reproduce the same impact. This is an endless cycle of fixing and failing. And the only question is what comes next. And I guarantee you what's going to come, looking back, what's going to come next is going to be even worse. So when they constantly try to fix things, it becomes this cycle. And that's why the neg is better, because by being unproductive for the state, it stops this cycle. So the neg is to be unproductive, to reject the affirmation, because all these affirmations add to the coherence of the state, adds to the productivity of the state.